We're here with Taylor Nicole Dean, and she came in from San Antonio, Texas. She loves animals. What kind of animals? Everything.
Everything. There's literally not an animal I don't like.
So she doesn't have any tortoises, so we're going to start off with some tortoises that I think are really cool. But don't worry, guys, we're going to break out the big snakes. Let's go have some fun. So what we got here are some Aldabra tortoises. We're gonna let them come out.
Wait, look.
Now, normally we feed them inside, but I'm pretty sure they'll come charging out for us. Here, Nicole, you want to give them some?
I will give them. So do I just break off a piece, or do I just go all the way in? Okay.
You can do it any way you want. They're usually good eaters.
Okay.
Of course, they're gonna take a minute to warm up and wake up. And
of course. Just hold on. Let the man talk. You're thinking about it.
There we go.
Okay. There we go. You are so welcome.
We're gonna, you know what I'll do real quick? I'm gonna take him out. So
okay.
He's a little bit nervous. I've never actually taken him out to eat. Okay. But I'm pretty sure it won't take him but a second.
Okay.
Now, do you know much about this particular kind of tortoise?
I do not.
They're Aldabra tortoises, and they get absolutely gigantic.
Absolutely gigantic.
I used to think they were the largest tortoise in the world, but I got educated when I went and visited some friends down in Florida, and they actually are the second largest tortoise because there is a record. They're only by a close amount. These get about 1,000 pounds, and about 900 to 1,000, and the Galapagos get bigger. And these are also an island tortoise. They come from like islands off of basically Madagascar.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
They're really cool. Now, the cracks mean that they're growing really fast. Now, these are obviously babies if they get 900 pounds.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're very small.
So they're youngsters. We're growing them up for the zoo.
Awesome.
And, so how was your flight out? Everything went good?
Everything went good. It was a long flight. Long flight, but we're good. We got here. I'm kind of paranoid about my animals while I'm gone because I don't normally leave my animals very long, but...
Well, at least they're not here where the earthquakes can destroy
Yeah, we don't want the earthquakes to destroy them.
That's a long story, guys. Everybody, we're worried about hurricanes. Everybody back east is worried about earthquakes.
Yeah.
And I can't ever figure out why we're always worried about what everybody else has and not that.
Well, it sounds scary, but when we're actually here, it doesn't
You know
sound
why it's scary? It's just like reptiles.
Yeah.
If you don't know, you fear. And so our job is to get people to understand reptiles, right?
Yeah, definitely.
There we go. So we'll have some fun.
Yeah.
So this guy here has got a really long neck. The way you can tell the difference between a Galapagos and an Aldabra is their nose. If you actually look at their nose, they're pointy and they got kind of a rounded nose.
Oh yeah.
And a Galapagos doesn't. So it's more of a flat. Doesn't have that. What do you call that? Roman nose.
Okay. Yeah.
So these guys aren't really getting into eating. I think they're too nervous being out.
They're too nervous being out.
Yeah, they just a little bit, but we'll feed them and we'll come back and watch them crunch away.
Oh yeah.
They'll go to town when we put them back inside their cage. Let's go find you know what? Let's pull out. You want to pull out? We'll pull out Frank. Frank's our movie star.
Frank's a movie star?
Yeah, he's from a show called Jessie.
Okay.
And a show called Funk on TV on Disney Channel.
Okay.
Okay, you ready?
I'm ready.
So there's Frank. Frank is, like we said, he's the big movie star, and we got him some food. So Frank loves to eat. So
what does he eat?
He eats chicken. We mostly feed him primarily chicken. He likes rats. He likes chicken. He likes anything. He'll even eat a kosher Frank if you give him.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
But we don't give him hot dogs too often.
Yes.
Sometimes when we're fair and events, it's kind of fun. Somebody will be like, be busy all day, and somebody will say, "Oh, here's a hot dog." And I go, Frank love it, and all the kids watch him eat it. Some people hate on me for it, but it doesn't hurt them. I eat hot dogs once in a while, and I've been fine. I'm an old guy, and I'm still alive.
And Frank can handle it.
So we talked about a blue tongue skink.
Yeah.
Now this guy'd be one big blue tongue, huh?
Yeah, it's just a blue tongue on steroids. Pretty big.
What's your blue tongue skink's name?
Her name's Bindi. She's a girl.
Oh,
yes.
Awesome.
Yes, and she is still a baby, so she's only like that big.
So
she has some growing to do.
Pretty cool. You guys got to check out her channel because I'm sure you're going to have a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah.
You guys are all reptile lovers, and so animal lover, reptile lover. You're 90% reptiles.
I really am. I have mostly reptiles.
But I heard a little rumor you said you had a hedgehog.
I have 3.
Oh, 3
I have
hedgehogs.
3 hedgehogs, which would just kick me out of California.
So she
if I was
can't
here.
come to California,
Yeah.
she said, because my hedgehogs.
Yes, I couldn't leave them.
And earthquakes.
Yes, earthquakes too. Because if I bring my fish, they're gonna fall and they're gonna shatter on the ground.
There you go.
The first day I come, they're gonna be like
Frank
that.
has got one thing on his mind.
Hey Frank.
Although he loves to be petted,
Yes.
food comes first.
There you go, Frank.
Frank is really old. He's, you know, for most of you guys know Frank. He's pretty cool. He's Mrs. Kipling on Disney. He used to be Mr. Kipling, but we have a big lizard named Bumblebee that changed that one day in a plane wreck on Disney Channel. But really, we try not to say it in front of him because we didn't get any psychological payment for that. So we try to pretend that you're still Frank, right?
He's still Frank.
Now Frank doesn't bite, but when we're feeding him, he can sometimes be a little bit crazy and hope that he's getting food. So,
Okay.
So we gotta just, really the funny thing is we'll feed him a couple more.
Okay.
And then we'll actually probably feed the alligators too.
Sounds good.
So what's your favorite pet at home?
That's like asking for about what my favorite child is.
That's what I wanted to hear.
I can't pick a favorite. I love them all equally. Here you go, Frank.
I usually trap people when they tell me that. I wait when I'm around their animals and
You're waiting for them to-
and then I catch them.
Yes. No, I can't pick a favorite.
Oh boy, that's funny. Look, Frank, I don't have a cheeks of chicken. See, Frank is a machine. He's been on diet for the last 5 years because we're trying to extend his life and maximize his life. And fortunately or unfortunately, I figured out that if you don't feed them a lot, they live a lot longer. So that's probably true with me too. So I'm going to try to eat less. And
Wait, so how old is he?
yeah, Frank's about 14 years old.
Okay.
And for a male, that's actually pretty old. They don't live as long. He's actually, we have two of him. We have 4 brothers besides him and his other brother. His other brother lives at Saddleback Church. And he's bigger. He's about that big. And his name's Ricardo. And they've both been on a diet for the same amount of time because I decided I needed to try to change things up because I was losing some of them. And it's really worked better than I could fantasize in length of time because I've already gotten like 3 years longer than their brothers.
Oh, that's great.
So, but he's really fun.
Yeah.
We can pull him out and pet him if you want.
We'll go for it.
Okay.
Hey, Frank.
Feel free. He's not going to think food now at all.
That's fine.
So he's totally awesome. And,
He takes my hand, I have another hand. We're good.
Typical animal person, right?
Yeah. If I lose a hand, I still have one. It's okay.
Oh boy. Okay, Frank, you ready to go back to your pool? Huh? You look like you need a toenail clipping.
He has some pretty gnarly nails. I think our nails are like the same size.
Look at his hands, the same size, literally.
Yeah.
So let's hold them up. Why don't you get a? Here you go.
Oh.
There, you can feel how heavy he is.
Oh yeah, he's heavy. Frank's heavy. I think he's heavier than I am.
Probably so.
Yeah.
Catch it up at least.
Yeah. This could be a good workout every day. Just carrying Frank.
We call it a primeval workout. Whoa, we caught one.
He's taking my scarf with me.
Okay, Frank, jump on in there and let's go introduce her to some more of your friends at the zoo. Actually, right below Frank is a snapping turtle. Let's see if he wants to eat.
All right. Oh, he's seeing it. He's seeing it.
Come on. Come on. There we go. There we go. Come on. Try to make him work for a little.
Oh yeah. Get a good workout at least.
He ate a couple yesterday, so he's a little bit lazy.
Now is he full grown?
What's that?
Is he full grown?
No. I'll show you a full grown.
Yeah. I was gonna say I think they really get a little.
You know, I actually have to pull in a big one out.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, the giant snapping turtle. He needs to be checked out, so you guys are getting lucky today. I'm getting lucky too, because I get to do it.
That's the funnest thing.
Let's show him to you.
All right, let's go.
He's tucked away over there, but he's big.
Oh, I see him. There we go. That's the size I was thinking.
I can pull on that pretty hard, and I ain't going to get very
No,
far.
probably not.
That lock, I actually broke that lock once because I was filming and I was in a hurry, and I thought, what the heck? Why isn't this moving? And boom, busted it right off. We're going to just give the alligators a little bit of food from this side. Normally, have them walk out over there.
Oh yeah.
If you'd like, you can actually feed them.
Sure thing.
The only thing we want to do is keep the red out of his mouth.
All right.
Hold it kind of that way.
Keep the red out.
And I was actually out that. Yeah, just kind of keep the red from his teeth.
All right.
So this is actually Gomer, and Gomer's a rescue.
Oh no, he's coming all the way out for it.
Yeah, push him in a little bit. Oh, no, not with your hand, not with your hand.
There we go. I didn't want to lose a hand.
I don't want you to lose a hand.
Have you ever lost a hand during filming?
Okay, back up just a little bit.
Yeah. He's having a really hard time.
Right
there we go, finally. Made it through without losing my hand.
Making me nervous, guys.
I'm sorry. So, hold it out this way?
Yeah, there you go.
Who's gonna get it?
Give it right there. There you go.
Yay! That will work better. Hi. This is probably why I shouldn't be around venomous snakes, because I'll grab them.
Yeah, I think already I'm thinking I'm gonna have to keep a little closer eye on this girl. She's liking these things a little bit too much.
Yeah.
The good news is, it's kind of funny, but when you're naturally good with animals, they're naturally good back.
Oh yeah.
So.
Until I lose my hand.
Now, of course, you don't walk out in the wild and naturally. Hey, I'm not. So we're gonna get the little snapping turtle to cruise out here and play a stunt for us. Come on. So here we go. Here we go. Come on. Whoa. This is Ninja. Ninja is a ninja.
Oh yeah?
He just shows up out of nowhere and all of a sudden your chicken will be gone. He hasn't figured out that other piece is down there yet, but
Go get them.
he'll get there. Ninja is a good grabber and hangs on really tight.
Oh yeah.
And that's a common snapping turtle. I'm gonna see if I can run him up on this side real quick.
Go for it.
Come on.
Oh, I'm gonna hit the glass.
Oh, come on. Come on, Gomer. I fed him yesterday pretty heavy.
Yeah.
Come on. Come on. Come on, quick show off. Come on.
He's trying. He's taking.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, he got it.
Okay, we're gonna. Oh, yeah. Look who's getting jealous over there.
Yeah.
That's Darth Gator, and he is absolutely.
Love the name.
He's the nicest guy in the whole bunch. He's learned how to really adapt to us, and of course, we're in California where she lives. People keep them as pets. Here we don't keep them as pets, and here they're very invasive. They can actually wipe out our environment, and so nobody should have one.
No.
Don't think you should have one.
No.
And you know what? When they get 1,300 pounds and want to eat you and your dog and your neighbor, you'll understand.
No.
Okay, let's go find something you're familiar with.
Okay. So they actually.
Oh, he's playing quiet right there. You go.
Oh yeah. Hi. The chameleon eyes actually remind me of my seahorses. My seahorses have the same chameleon eyes. They can rotate them all over to look for food.
Seahorses are cool.
Yeah, they're cool.
If I was a fish guy, I would have to have seahorses.
Oh yeah.
Do you breed your seahorses?
I tried once and I failed terribly. So yeah.
Well, there's always another try.
Yes, there's always another try. But it's a little harder with the seahorses. Hi. Because the male gets pregnant and he carries them around in their pouch.
That's so epic.
Hey, what's up? What do you see? It looks like he's ready to grab onto something, but he can't decide what.
You're always looking for higher ground, because that's what chameleons do. They want to get up high and safe. They don't want to get eaten by anything running around the ground. Look at that, go.
Okay. All right.
That's funny.
All right.
I've never seen it do it. So.
Now, that's cool if you want to do that. That's fine.
So pretty neat, right?
Oh yeah. I love chameleons.
Tour in the zoo. We got a lot of fun stuff. We're gonna go jump on finding something else here.
All right. He can go back to his
Come
little
on.
tree.
Let's go up.
Oh.
There you go.
Up,
He'll
up.
come
There you go.
run. Watch, he'll go right up there. Look at him.
He's ready. He's ready.
Like, home sweet home. Where's my worms? We may have to give him a worm in a few minutes.
Oh yeah.
So probably now that we held him that is, it may not work. So you guys will know, because if he has a worm hanging out of his mouth in this video, that means he settled down.
Yeah.
And if he didn't, it means we either forgot or we never fed. Okay,
Hey, Jay.
looks like it ain't gonna happen. Oh well, next video, guys.
I just forgot.
But we'll probably get back around there.
Oh yeah.
Okay, let's see. Here, look at
The
that.
ball python?
Oh yeah.
So Ben helps out here, teaching the kids, and and pulling out animals for them. And there's a nice big fat ball python. You have a ball python?
I don't have a ball python. And
You
I
need
can't.
a ball python.
I can't because my mom is terrified.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
You already told me that.
Yeah, she'll think that this will kill me in my sleep.
Oh. Well, never heard of it,
Yeah,
but
yeah, never, no. She's just sure it's gonna happen.
well, hopefully she'll watch this video and have
See,
second
look,
thoughts.
So cuddly, Mom.
It's so cuddly.
Look, Mom.
They're like the #1 pet snake in the world.
Yes.
The only thing people don't like about them is they're extremely, extremely, extremely boring sometimes.
Yeah.
So they're for the extreme people.
Yes, the extreme.
They really are almost. I mean, their name ball python comes from their phrase that when they get scared they ball up. So literally, they're just the shyest snake on earth, just about.
Yep.
I mean, their hognoses will roll up upside down and play dead. These even like.
Yes, just get away.
At least they're like trusting that you're not going to eat them and roll upside down. These guys are like, oh, you're going to kill me! Earthquake, California! What do you think about you get a whole lot of snakes despite all that?
I love snakes. I get to hold them. I used to work in a
Mom,
pet
come
store,
on,
so
Mom.
come on.
Let's think about this.
Come on.
Maybe just a ball python?
Just a ball. I mean, it's look how small it is.
For all you out there that need to talk your mom or your dad into having a pet snake, ball python, I will approve it.
It's approved. Yeah.
It's an approved mellow snake.
Yes.
If by some weird, crazy chance ever that you got bit by it, if you weren't looking, you may not know it even happened.
Yeah. They're not the strongest. Like I've gotten bit by a few balls
Have you?
before. They're babies.
Little-
They were just like little pecks, and he thought he was being really tough, and it felt like nothing.
It's really true. They just, what they get is as ball pythons when they're babies, they come out, birds eat them, so they get really nervous. So they strike everything that moves outside of their visual area. So it's kind of almost funny. Because you
They're trying to be spooky.
literally, you can't even feel it. It's the
Yeah.
funniest thing in the world. So.
The thing you can't feel even less is baby corn snakes.
And
It
this is
feels
a
like
big
nothing.
ball python, by the way. It's not like some of the pythons we're going to show you in a few minutes. They're
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
So let's put this guy away.
Where-
Okay, this is going to take us a minute to get
Okay.
ready. Okay, Taylor.
Yes.
So this is what we specialize in. I'll show you a couple really colorful things.
All right.
We're about big snakes. This is what we do. I have a few crazy videos out there where it didn't just go just right, and we're gonna make sure. She's actually being a little grumpy this morning. I'm not sure why. So anyway, this is one of our decent size one, not gigantic. This is actually one of the world's first snake. It was when it was born, it was a sunfire. It's special genetics. They don't all look like this. Every snake we work with is special genetics. We have albinos. We have albinos that have orange on them. This is an albino sunfire, lavender. So it's got 3 things going on. So here, Juan, bring over that big one over here.
Yeah, we're not just doing one.
No, one's not enough.
One's not enough.
No, not even close. You don't even. Nobody has any of these out your way, right?
No.
So this
They
is
really
actually a titanium, which is another look,
Yeah.
and it's a beautiful snake. And I
yeah.
think we better go one more.
I think we should still bring one more in too.
So
We don't have enough.
unfortunately, the
Look
last
at that
one,
brave one.
the last one's not acting like it wants to be part of this whole show, but we're gonna bring her in anyway.
Yeah.
And well, go ahead, Juan, bring her over.
Bring her over.
So, you got any questions?
I don't have any questions yet.
Yeah.
Do they like being on top of each other?
I've never asked one.
Okay.
But I will tell you that after being on top of each other, if they're the right sex, we end up with a bunch of eggs, and we'll show you some babies.
That's how babies are made.
So apparently they might like it.
Yeah, they might like it just a little.
These are girls. I'm going to bring nothing but girls out.
Okay.
Males are kind of funny, even though we have males that are totally tame.
Yeah.
Totally tame. A male actually can give a pretty good bite. And the females typically are more like, go away, we don't,
Yeah.
But even then, that isn't like a common thing.
Yeah.
Like I said, she acted a little bit grumpy this morning. You see her kind of like, hey, what are you doing? I don't want to be around.
Yeah.
And
I'm like that every morning.
So anyway, this one never has. This one almost never has, but today she did eat yesterday. Maybe she got a little stomach ache. Here's a big one right here. Here we go. So this is a big one. I don't think this one's going to hang out very long with us.
Yeah.
But we're going to just get...
We're gonna try.
It's right. We can't let you guys
Yeah.
down. I mean, after
No.
all, you're at the biggest... I'm known for being the biggest snake guy, so
Yeah.
I better have a...
You gotta have the biggest snakes.
Yeah, that's it.
Have
That's
to
all
live
there
up
is
to your
to it.
name.
I got to.
have
Otherwise, Otherwise, what the heck do we do?
Even if it bites my face off, you just have to live up to the name. That's what's most important here.
So there we go. This is another kind, and they're all reticulated pythons. They're all the same kinds, and we're going to show you a rainbow of them in a few minutes. But I thought we'd take a minute and show you guys some really, really cool ones.
This one's sleeping on my leg.
This what?
Taking a nap.
Hey, opening your mouth, huh? So she's like yawning. Get it out, girl.
Get it out.
There you go.
So how old are these?
This one here is about 10 years old. This one here is about 9 years old. This one here is about 12 years old. So they're all different ages and they're all different colors, but they're all reticulated pythons.
At what age do they reach the full size?
Well, actually, the full size is determined by how much they eat.
Okay.
To be honest, we could have this snake be 6 feet long.
Okay.
So the size they actually get is determines how much food they eat.
Okay.
In the wild, some come up from islands. They're called dwarfs and super dwarfs because many years they had to survive with low amount of food and didn't get a lot of food to eat and all that.
Yeah.
And so they stayed smaller.
Okay.
Their requirements stayed smaller. So.
All right.
Pretty cool, right?
It's really cool.
So what do you think? What do they feel like to you?
They
tell
feel
everybody.
really good.
Tell all the people that aren't around snakes.
They're not. People always think snakes are slimy. Snakes aren't slimy. I don't know the right way to describe it. It's smooth. It's smooth. It's not a bad feeling.
I don't like to say this, but it reminds me of a really, really, really expensive wallet.
It does. It does.
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately, sometimes
that's why
that is
people
the case,
spend all that money on these poor animals.
Yes.
And they, I mean, so.
So if you can't feel one of these, just feel a wallet, but don't buy it.
The wallet's not as nice
yeah.
because it's stiff. This is actually what they really should feel like, alive. They're cold-blooded, of course, and cold-blooded just means that they have no ability to create their own heat. They actually incubate their eggs. They can shake their muscles and create a little extra heat, which is kind of amazing because they're cold-blooded despite all that. And pythons take care of their babies, which is their eggs, which is really rare for snakes.
Yeah.
And crocodiles, they go one step further. They watch the nest, and then after the babies hatch, they call crocodiles and alligators. They'll actually call for help and for even up to a couple years older, and their big moms will come save them. Okay, well. I think we better go see the grand finale.
Okay, what's the grand finale?
A rainbow of babies.
A rainbow of babies.
Yep. I bet you there's one in there that you'll think, wow, I don't believe a snake like that exists.
Okay, we'll find out.
I think we'll find one that you'll be like, what the heck?
Yeah, what the heck?
The colors look fake, because they are.
Well, see, Mom, these are perfectly safe, Mom. We can have one, Mom.
Nobody has to die.
No one has to die.
But I'm thinking, Mom, you probably not should. This is okay if you don't want to have this. I get it.
I think I need this exact one.
I think maybe you can compromise in the ball python.
Yeah, I guess it's a good compromise. Yeah.
Okay, well let's go see what we got.
Okay.
We won't let you down. Then just wait till you guys see what we got going.
All right.
Okay, well we can't leave here, Prehistoric Pets, and without some absolutely crazy colored snakes that nobody's ever seen in the world.
All right.
So let's see what we got here. So I'm going to grab a few of them. We've got these cows. Here's a famous, wrong one. This is a crazy rare snake.
Wow.
Only one in the world.
That one's so cute.
That's called, his name is Rogue One. This is a Sunfire, Mochino, het for titanium. There's all kinds of crazy firsts in the world. This is look at the color of that.
That one's pretty. that one's nice. That's nice.
So this is a orange ghost stripe, super sunfire. All these snakes don't even exist in the wild. They're all just what happened was one gene was found in the wild and we kept combining them. Let's see what else we can find. Oh, look at that.
That one's pretty too.
But there's two of them.
Oh, there's two.
Because we made two of them. So
there's only two in the world.
It's fun being able to make snakes that's never been seen before.
Oh yeah.
This here is a super tiger sunfire Mochino.
Yeah.
There's just so many colors, so many kinds. Let's see here. It's hard for me to remember where we're all at.
Just mix them all up.
And plus some of them just went in the shed overnight.
All right.
So here we go. What do you think about this one?
That was really cool too.
So there's a bunch of cool colors. We couldn't have you show up. We have to get some Prehistoric Pets TV style in here.
Of course, yeah.
It wouldn't be living the dream without it.
No.
So look at that. Here's another gorgeous snake.
That one's nice.
Look, it's got dots all over the side of it.
I really like the dots. That's cool.
Do you guys have a favorite one? I got a whole bunch of favorite ones. The problem is I have too many favorite ones. I don't even know which ones I don't like. Whoa! Look at that.
That one doesn't like
we
you.
got it. The funny part is this is one I didn't hand off to her because this one is unpredictable, and actually it is becoming predictable. But
Yeah.
that's okay. When you're this good looking, I guess you get to do stuff like that and get away with it and still be considered somebody's favorite.
Yeah, that's the world we live in.
Anyway, so that's about. There's a whole bunch of different colors, but we won't leave it yet without one more fun part. This is another.
Ooh.
This is only the 3 of these in the world, all here.
That's pretty.
But check this out. Look what we had hatch. Look what we had hatch in the last couple days. We put them together. We're gonna separate them out right now. We just put them together a minute ago so you guys can see all the babies. And that's what comes from those big females that we had out when you put them together like we talked about.
And
so,
like babies. You get baby snakes.
Okay, guys, make sure whatever you do, follow Taylor. What's the whole?
It's just Taylor Nicole Dean.
There you go.
It's just
How
my name.
easy is that? She's got more followers than me, guys. You got to check out her page. It's awesome. So go to Facebook, and by the way, when you're going to Facebook, click her bells and click my bells because that way you guys get real notifications and not just
Don't miss them.
sometimes.
Yeah.
You get the real deal because
Yeah.
you're a direct connect.
Yes.
We appreciate you following us, and hey, take care, guys. Hope you're having fun.